Kingdom Hearts. What started out as an experimental game merging the worlds of Disney and Square Enix has grown into one of the most recognizable and immense video game franchises of all time, celebrating its 20th anniversary and enjoying the release of multiple games within the series, with each one of these games as distinct as the one that came before it and after.
But over these 20 years, people are still very confused on certain aspects of Kingdom Hearts, whether it be the lore, or whether it be the order of games, or the names of the games themselves. I mean, we have this sign over here, which inspired this video, and when you think about it, and if I were to explain it to you, then Kingdom Hearts may not be as confusing as you would think. And over these 20 years, we've had many multiple titles with various different names, some of them pretty straightforward and some of them are pretty wild. But in this video, I'm going to break down all of their names and their meanings, going all the way from Kingdom Hearts 1 to the heavily awaited Kingdom Hearts 4. So if you're ready for that, please be sure to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to HMK for more awesome Kingdom Hearts content. Let's dive directly into the darkness with Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts is pretty straightforward. It's Kingdom Hearts. There is no weird subtitles. It's the first game in the series. It's Kingdom Hearts 1 or just Kingdom Hearts. But what is a Kingdom Hearts? Kingdom Hearts is the source of all light, the source of all life, and the source of all hearts, where all hearts return. And it's an object, it's an actual object. That moon thing, that's Kingdom Hearts. It's heavily coveted by many factions within the series, both hero and villain alike. So that's Kingdom Hearts. And then throughout this list, you're also going to see Final Mix games. And this is the first Final Mix game we get, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. So what's a Final Mix? It's pretty simple. I mean, if you do mixing in any types of like music or editing or anything like that, it's the final product, the final edition of this game, which has a couple more goodies, a little bit more story and bosses and whatnot. So that's Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Don't worry, we're going to see Final Mix a lot on this list. Now we go into Chain of Memories, the first game in the series to have a subtitle. It's not Kingdom Hearts 2, but it is the second game in the series. And also it goes on to become Chain of Memories, which I'll explain later in the video. So, Chain of Memories, what does that mean? What does that subtitle mean? Well, in this game, Sora goes to a place called Castle Oblivion, in which it has this mysterious power to mess with your memories. And that's what the Chain of Memories is. Chain of Memories means Sora's own Chain of Memories that's up for grabs, up for the stake, and up for messing around by Castle Oblivion within this game. That's the first meaning. The second meaning deals with the fact that the Organization 13, a villainous trope within that of Kingdom Hearts, is trying to use Sora's own Chain of Memories to shackle him and use him as a puppet, a pawn, in order to overthrow another faction of the Organization 13. It's Marluxia that's doing all this, by the way. So that's what Chain of Memories means, and Chain of Memories just means that the game has been redone, renewed, replayed in a new way, because Chain of Memories on the GBA was tapped down and it was pixel art and whatnot. But in Chain of Memories, it's full on 3D, very unlike that of Kingdom Hearts 1. So now we got Chain of Memories out of the way. Next up, we have Kingdom Hearts 2. That should be really straightforward. It's Kingdom Hearts 2. It's the 2. It's not the second game in the series, but it's the second most important game within the Dark Seeker saga, so Kingdom Hearts 2. And this game also has a Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And now we move on to, well, a lot of people think this video's main event is when it comes to that sign. It's like, oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts is not that complicated, it's not that confusing. Explain this. Now for the longest, I've called this title 358 over 2 days, right? But that's not actually the pronunciation. It's actually Kingdom Hearts 358 days over 2. Now, this could be a little bit to take in when it comes to the confusing aspects of this subtitle, but it's actually pretty straightforward when you break it down. So the subtitle of 358 days over 2, when we take the first part, 358 days or 358 days, that literally means that this game takes place over the story of 358 days. Basically a year in which Sora did take a nap between the events of Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, you know, going from Chain of Memories into Kingdom Hearts. He took a year-long nap. Now, within that year, Roxas was running around, but we never really got that story when it comes to him and the organization. Now, when you take 358 days and you minus a week, 7 days, that gives us a full-on year. That week is actually the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. So, those missing 358 days are told in 358 days. Now, what's the over 2 part? That's because this game's story is told over the perspective of 2 people, Roxas and Xion. So when you take that name and break it down, the subtitle, 358 Days. Kingdom Hearts 358 Days over 2 is literally the story told over 358 days through the perspective of two people. 358 days over 2. See? Simple. Not that hard. And now we come to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Now, series director Tetsuya Nomura actually considers this game to be Kingdom Hearts 0. That's going to be really important for later on in the video, so remember that. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep deals with not only the fact that this is the beginning, the true start of the Xehanort saga. I mean, there are games that take place before Birth by Sleep, but we're talking about the Xehanort saga here. This is the true birth of the Kingdom Hearts series, Xehanort Dark Seeker saga, and then of course it deals with the tragic ending of multiple characters, Terra, Ventus, and Aqua, I mean if you want to count Ericus, at the end of the game where they all experience dreadful outcomes and they're awaiting their next beginning, their birth by sleep. They're waiting for Sora to awaken them, to save them, because they've been suffering for about 10 years, like a little bit more than 10 years. But Birth by Sleep also tells about the promise that Sora is going to end the hurt of other characters, such as Naminé, Axel, Xion, Roxas, the whole shebang. So that's what Birth by Sleep is. Next up we go into Kingdom Hearts Coded, that goes on to become Kingdom Hearts Recoded. This one is once again pretty simple and pretty straightforward, one of the most straightforward of all the games. So this game takes place in the Data World, a digitized version of the worlds that we've seen before in Kingdom Hearts, and we play as Data Sora. And the truth they're trying to find in this game that's going to help us end the hurt of, those that are waiting for their birth by sleep is coded within the pages of Jiminy's journal. So coded, code, data, digital, coded, recoded, coded. And the whole recoded part is that this game, once again, just like Reach Out of Memories, was redone for the DS because it was originally on phones. And now we're going to take a slight deviation when it comes to the secrets of the Keyblade War outside of that of the Xehanort saga. But when we're speaking about secrets, you're going to want to have all of your secrets a secret, right?
Your secrets are key when surfing on the internet, and the key to keeping all of your secrets is easily NordPass from the makers of NordVPN. You ever feel tired of constantly typing Kingdom Hearts is the best when logging into... Oh man, keeping your password safe, secured, and ready to go is a breeze with NordPass. With such functions like autofill, secure password generators, and vault encryption, you can surf and shop on the web with complete peace of mind, knowing that no one will know your new password is Kingdom Hearts for the win. And man, did you know that 123456 is the most popular password worldwide? Also QWERTY and even your own name. Well, you don't have to worry about that with NordPass, as not only will it constantly keep you in the know with your password health manager, but it can also let you know if any of your info has been compromised at any point with its data breach scanner. Grab NordPass today using the link in the description box below, or use my code HMK for a super exclusive deal from your boy, plus an extra month on me. NordPass gives you the ultimate security, as there is even a 30-day money-back guarantee, which is hilarious considering that my new password is Kingdom Hearts is money. One more time, that's NordPass, the essential cybersecurity tool. Grab it today with my link in the description box below and use the code HMK for that super spicy deal and an extra month free with NordPass.
And now we deal with Kingdom Hearts Key. Kingdom Hearts Key was a browser PC game of the Kingdom Hearts series that was unreleased in certain regions, specifically Japan, and even though it's an X, that's key. The way you say that X is key, because it's based on the Greek letter chi, which is an X, but I mean it's pronounced chi, even though it's spelled C-H-I, which a lot of people say chi or key or anything like that, but since this is a game that deals with keys and keyblades, it's key, just roll with it. Kingdom Hearts Key, right? And the reason why it's called Kingdom Hearts Key is because it deals with the secrets of the key, the most ancient letter, the most ancient outcome when it comes to keyblades and the Keyblade War. Since this is a story about the Keyblade War, this is Kingdom Hearts Key. But it goes on and evolves beyond that, where it becomes Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. Now, this is actually pretty simple when you apply this to Kingdom Hearts Key, because you are unchaining the key, because Unchained Key is taking that browser game and putting it everywhere all regions on mobile. So you're unchaining the key. Unchaining the key. You know, because it was limited on the... You guys get the spiel. It's pretty much the same story up until we get to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, which is the next version of Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key after Kingdom Hearts Key. So it's Kingdom Hearts Key, Unchained Key, and then Union Cross, all with the UX. The reason why it's called Union Cross is a couple of reasons. One, the whole idea with Union and crossing over is that finally in this game, you're able to tag with your homies and you're able to play multiplayer and, you know, you're able to be a union. Form a union in Union Cross. That's the gameplay reason. The story reason is that at this point in the story, Master Ava of the Foretellers is already starting to set up the new Union leaders who would take charge of the world after, you know, the whole Keyblade War goes down. And then we're going to deal with their story specifically and, of course, the fallout of the Keyblade War. Seeing this perspective of these new Union leaders marks Union Cross. And now we get back to the Xehanort Saga, in which we have to deal with Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. 3Ds for 3D, because it came out on the 3DS and it was 3D when it first came out, but like it was 3D for 3Ds or whatever. Anyways, Dream Drop Distance, a lot of people are like, man, what's that mean? And like, it's once again pretty straightforward if you break down the name like letter by letter. In this game, Sora and Riku drops into distant sleeping worlds into their dreams. Dream Drop Distance. Okay, this next one, alright, okay, so this one is actually a pretty big one. And this is the full name, by the way, so get ready for that. Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a Fragmentary Passage. Yes, that's the whole name, but, you know, for the most part, a lot of people just call it Kingdom Hearts 0.2. Now, remember how I said earlier in the video about Birth by Sleep being considered Kingdom Hearts 0? That's incredibly important now. So Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a Fragmentary Passage, takes place like very soon after the secret episode within that of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, in which Aqua is still trapped within the realm of darkness. And since not a lot of time had passed from Kingdom Hearts 0 Birth by Sleep, this game is 0.2. Get it? Because it happens right after the secret episode, which a lot of people consider to be 0.1. The next part should be easy. 0.2 Birth by Sleep, because it's still part of the Birth by Sleep story. You know, it's still taking place within that time of Aqua Ventus, you know, experiencing their sorrows and, you know, starting their long wait to their Birth by Sleep. But HMK takes place 10 years afterwards. You know what I mean. It's still like, you know, for Aqua's perspective, it's not a lot of time, but for our perspective, it's 10 years, because actually 10 years did pass, whatever. But that's not about that. So, with Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a Fragmentary Passage, that means a couple of things actually. Since a Fragmentary Passage, it's fragmentary. It was a small piece of the bookend of the end of Birth by Sleep that is finally exposed to us now. That's the Fragmentary Passage off of Birth by Sleep. Also, the fact that this game was originally slated to be a prologue within that, a playable prologue within that of Kingdom Hearts 3, but then they broke it off and decided to make its own playable thing. That's another sense of the Fragmentary Passage, a fragment of Kingdom Hearts 3 that broke off and then became its thing. Fly, butterfly, fly. Yeah. Alright. And you know what's really hilarious about 0.2? So 0.2 is actually within that of the Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue package. And when you add 2.8 in 0.2, you get 3. Now speaking of 3, Kingdom Hearts 3. That should be really, like, come on, like it's Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, but Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, that's where we're going to get spicy, because Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't technically have a Final Mix. I mean, Remind is Final Mix, but it's not called Final Mix, it's called Remind. Why is it called Remind? Well, the Remind DLC is actually a post-game story scenario that you are supposed to download and play after beating the game. But within the Remind scenario, because there's 3 scenarios in it, during the Remind scenario, we go back to the climax of what happened during the Keyblade War in order to learn extra secrets and a new perspective. So thus, we are being reminded of what happened at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 in order to set us up for the future that is teased within Limit Cut and Secret Episode thereafter. Thus, Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. You get it? You get it? Alright, moving forward. Now we got Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. Now, this one is actually really straightforward, where like I don't even have to explain what Dark Road means. It's literally just a dark road, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Dark Road is the story of Xehanort. When he was a boy, the series antagonist. And, he didn't start out evil. He was actually a really good boy. But he decided to take a dark road. Next up, we have Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. Now, once again, this is very straightforward. Melody of Memory takes place after the events of Kingdom Hearts 3 and everything that's come before it within the Dark Seeker saga, right? And the game itself is an action, rhythm, battle game that celebrates so much of the Kingdom Hearts music. And through this music, we recount the tales of everything that has happened in Kingdom Hearts before that of Melody of Memory, leading into Melody of Memory. So that's what it is. The music is the melody, and the stories are the memories. Melody of Memory. Pretty straightforward, right? You thought that was going to be confusing. And now we come to 2 unreleased games that we're anticipating ever so excitedly. And now we come to Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. Now, Kingdom Hearts Missing Link is actually the final part to the Kingdom Hearts Key sub-series of games, in which they're not part of the Dark Seeker saga, but they give a lot of context to everything that's going on within that of Kingdom Hearts. And the Key saga entails Kingdom Hearts Key, Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, and then finally Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. And this Missing Link is tying everything together when it comes to the missing annals of the unwritten history between that of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, which will explain what Xehanort's story is all about, going into Birth by Sleep, all that good jazz. And thus, it is literally the Missing Link. I don't know what you were expecting with that one, so like it's Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. And now we come to Kingdom Hearts 4. It's Kingdom Hearts 4. It's the 4th main game of the series, and it's, the new start of a new saga, the Lost Master arc. It's Kingdom Hearts 4. I hope you enjoyed the video. Big thanks to everyone who was watching, and be sure to give a like, share for those that are confused, and subscribe to HMK for more awesome Kingdom Hearts content every week. Big thanks to my Patreon supporters for helping making this video happen. If you want to find out how you can support HMK for just $1 a month, check out my info in the description box below. So until the next one, this has been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.
So you haven't subscribed to HMK yet? Don't piss Xemnas off.